only Prophet. And I'm the only one who knows what's coming. Cell are not the real threat to our world. The most powerful alien, the Alpha Ceph, still lives.
Look, I don't want to pee on the Pow Pow parade, all the bang bang, but obviously the long grass is something you want to avoid, bro. I mean, maybe you haven't been to Isla Sorna. I mean, maybe you're too poor to afford the plane tickets. Well, I hope you spent that money on ammunition because you chose to walk in the long grass. To talk about a velocimoron. No, go ahead, shoot the monsters. I'll just be waiting here with my voice. Crysis 3. Duty Head knows it all for the PlayStation 3.
Critical threat. Xenoseph presence detected in sectors 2, Delta 1 through 5.
So, as weird as it sounds, this is a game about a suit. Not like ZZ Top, sharp-dressed man. This is like, imagine a wetsuit, only attached to your skin, with like synthetic muscular tissue or something. Sounds disgusting. But it must be important because it's the whole point of Crysis 3, and your character happens to be wearing it. And it happens to make him superhuman.
Whoa, easy! Friendlies!
The suit is both an important plot device and an excuse, because it pretty much lets Crysis be the best Predator game ever. You play as Prophet, a man who used to be a man until he put on the suit. Now it's like no one's sure what he is.
What the? Oh no. No.
Claire, this is Prophet, my CO for...
Look at the modifications, Michael. Is it Seth? Cell? Is it even human? Have we been sacrificing good people for that mutation?
Look.
This is not just a suit, Michael.
This creates an interesting dynamic. See, there's a resistance fighting back against the Cell, this evil corporation. It's basically enslaving the population. But if the resistance ever hopes to win that fight, they're gonna need Prophet. He's powerful enough to turn the tide, but can the monster be trusted? And can the people trust the monster?
My name is Prophet.
You don't have a name. People have names. You have a call sign and a goddamn serial number.
Now, as with most games, the details get a little messy, but the story's at least cut from some interesting bits of cloth, the highlight of which is your partner, Psycho. Like you, he once wore the suit. Therein lies his beef with Cell. The guy was basically skinned alive, the suit surgically removed for Cell's research. Now he's just a man, struggling to come to terms with his past, and more importantly, his inevitable future.
Are you insane? Those guns will rip you apart.
So now you get the picture. They took my nanosuit, Prophet. I'm human.
Human? You know how much I've sacrificed to stop the Ceph. How do I get that back?
Heavy stuff, man. Mortality, existentialism, British accents. Fortunately, Prophet has fewer philosophical dilemmas. He just fucks shit up. See, that suit also sets the stage for some really cool gameplay. I mentioned Predator earlier. That's because your suit turns you invisible, which basically lets you hunt the enemies.
Someone is fucking here! Fan out and find the shooter!
You can jump like 20 feet in the air. You can even hack into turrets to take the bad guys by surprise. So there's a ton of cool technology in Crysis 3. And yet your best weapon shoots arrows.
A bow?
Yeah, makes you an invisible, silent killing machine.
You know, as cool as the bow is, I think what I like the most about Crysis 3 is the game's seamlessness, which is to say, it's just made so well. The weapons are clever, but they're also fun to use because the controls are so tight. Moving through the game world's just a joy, which lets you enjoy how stunning that world happens to look. The smart game design, tight control, beautiful graphics, and art design. This is an example of how you bring all those things together to create a great experience. This was actually my first experience with the Crysis series, but it had me right from the start. I can't tell you how it stacks up against the prior entries, but I can tell you this is a really good shooter. Smart level design, fantastic gameplay, interesting story elements. I mean, I came to Crysis 3 not sure what to expect. I left wanting more Crysis. And wanting a suit. I kind of want, I want the suit.